Good evening, good people. Thank the judges for giving your time. Hub101, all the mentors, very, very grateful and thankful for this opportunity. My name is Lanier Brown, CEO and founder of Hub101 Inc. Basketball is the fastest growing sport in the country. Pickup basketball is played by more than 32 million people in the U.S. In Los Angeles, where I played all my life, there's so many places, so many people. People are always asking, where are the games? What time? Where's the good competition? None of the information is really organized in one place. From this issue, Hub101 was born. Hub101 is a platform for people who want to play pickup basketball anytime, anywhere in Los Angeles. Our network and mobile app helps finding and starting games much easier. Now, I'd like to introduce you to the team who's going to help build you a better pickup basketball experience. My name is Lanier Brown. I have over 20 years of basketball experience, college, high school, semi-pro, an extensive pickup basketball network. I have a background in sales and sales management, digital marketing, general assembly. And my CTO and lead developer is Tanoy. He has over 20 years of technical experience. He's worked at NBC on multiple social apps, and he has multiple apps inside the App Store. Let's talk a little bit about the market. 30 million people is roughly 10% of the U.S. population. If we take that same 10% and apply it to the metro Los Angeles, we have 2 million people who just like to play ball. Now, that's our market, and that's what we plan to penetrate. The reason why so many people play this game is because it's fun. There's no better cardio. It's a good networking experience. People have the need to really express themselves. According to Kenneth Chaplin, who is a Texas A&M professor, did a recent study on pickup basketball. He has said that people have the need to express themselves physically, socially, emotionally, and pickup basketball is the perfect tool for this. So we bring all of that into our solution. We notice people's need to connect. By our meetup group, we're averaging about 30 new members signing up a month. And also our network. We bring these together and we have our MVP, our most valuable player, or our minimally viable product. Right? As you can see, you can tap on profiles to get a good idea of the competition level, and you're not limited to just your immediate circle. You and a couple of your buddies can get together, you go challenge someone across town. You won't be able to do that otherwise. It's healthy, fun exercise. The app opens up to a map of locations within 30-mile radius, and you can check on the facility before you even leave the house. No more driving around park to park trying to find a good game. There's a few competitors, copycats, hard to tell the difference sometimes, that are in this space. We feel that we have the competitive advantage because we're only focusing on Los Angeles. We truly feel we have a better development team and that we can provide a more user-friendly interface. Now, if we take that 2 million people in Los Angeles, we have a goal of 25% market penetration. I know it's a little optimistic. Some of the mentors say 10%. I say we shoot for 25 and hopefully we land somewhere in the middle. So 25%, we're looking at 500,000 people in Los Angeles that we have a chance to work with and try to gain market share from. Looking at the bigger picture, take the whole U.S., we're looking at a good 8 million people that we're trying to capture, which gives us a pretty good market to work with. That's where we're headed. Let's talk about where we've been. We launched in 2010, more like just formed a company. I had no idea what I was doing. A couple of years later, we gained a YouTube partnership, which allowed us to put ads on some of our videos. To this date, actually in the past 2 years, we have 600 targeted emails opted in, and we built our MVP, which we're currently testing between 70 people inside the Los Angeles area. Next year, we plan to launch inside the App Store and develop the Android app. In the next 3 to 5 years, we see ourselves hosting events, pop-up tournaments all throughout Los Angeles and in the US. And a lot of smart people in the room say, if you do this with basketball, you can do this with other events, other activities. So we can see ourselves moving into other spaces as well. How we make money? We feel like we can make some money right out the gate. Most of the money, more than 50%, will be generated from sponsored ads. We have a real niche market that we think will be responsive to the ads. And we plan to do pop-up tournaments all throughout the city and get a nice percent of our users to participate in in-app purchases. We're seeking a $100,000 investment to really tackle Los Angeles, get the gyms rented, marketing and promo material, and even more importantly, we're also looking for advisors to help facilitate our growth, technical people such as Android developers, and anyone else skilled in the space that wants to go along with this journey. My name is Lanier Brown. You can reach me, founder at hoopstop.net. If anyone's interested in testing or getting the app, you can sign up at hoopstop.net. Who wants to play ball?
So I really, really like this. I think there's one aspect that could, kind of create this, because I think that there's a consumer route and also sort of like an enterprise level right to it, and that's actually going to be sort of a resource to rec centers in general, right? All the parks and everything like that, especially in public cities, where it's because there's kind of a throughput, right? It's kind of like, well, who wants to be the odd man out, right? And where sort of like reserving that support and then getting filled and sort of getting your name in there in advance, right? If you're not there, it goes to the next person, right? But there's this whole entire other level that's there to sort of have the parks in LA, right, or parks around the US completely utilized, right? And actually showing people like, okay, well, down in Santa Monica, right, there might be 3 parks in half mile distance, right? Might be too many people over there, so you just go down the street instead, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Not only can you find games, one of the mentors made a good point. A lot of people want to find somebody to shoot around with. So you can find empty gyms just by having the data as well. Very
I think the app itself has that stickiness inherent to it because you want